Hi, this is Rob. I'm going to show you how to rename files on your computer and why this is really important. Okay, so you've got a file, you get it through somebody sends you an email, or you create a file, or you scan a file to your computer and you save it. And then you get a file that needs renamed. Before you do anything with it, it probably needs renamed, unless you named it as you were saving it from somewhere. Your file will most likely need renamed. So there's a couple ways you can rename a file, really simply. First one is the Windows File Explorer, probably down in your taskbar. If not, it's in your desktop or your program list, usually down here on the taskbar. You can click on this, open it up, navigate to the folder where the file resides, and here I have two files. They're both image files. I can tell that because they end in JPG. Now these files, by looking at them, it's really difficult to tell what they are. If they're pictures, what are the pictures of? Can't tell. This image was downloaded from Pexels on the internet, and so it has this file, and by looking at it, I can't tell what it is. Now, if you have a PDF or a Word doc that's got a docx ending on it, or a PDF ending, or an XLS ending for Excel, you may have to actually open the file. You can double click on it, open it, and see what it is. If you know what it is, you can easily rename it right here. So, fortunately, Windows File Explorer will let you see images. So I can come up here and change the view to large icons, and now I can actually see a little thumbnail of what the image is. So I can tell what it is, and I can rename it accordingly. I'm going to do that and show you how. I'm going to click on the name one time, and then I'm going to click on it one more time. And you can see it highlights the name. It doesn't touch the extension, but it highlights the name. So I can type and then press enter. And there I've renamed the file. Now, this is really important because if I'm going to email this photo to someone, the key here is put yourself in the place of the people you serve. So whoever is receiving this file from you, whether it's a Word doc, a PDF, an Excel spreadsheet, or an image, when they receive it, will they be able to tell what the file is by the name? And when they save it on the computer, and when you save it on the computer, could you use the search box up here to find it? That's important. It's important that all of our files have names. In order for organization, in order for searchability, and just as far as professional etiquette, if you're going to share the file, give it a name. And the names can be kind of long. Something to consider when you're naming the file, you can use spaces, but I recommend don't use special characters. Certainly don't use the period character, because the period in a file name determines where the extension happens. So when this says JPG, it's .jpg. You don't want that dot anywhere else in the file name, because after the dot is what kind of file it is. So be careful with dots, be careful with, or don't use them. Don't use commas or apostrophes or other special characters. Keep it to simple alphanumeric letters and numbers. You can use spaces, although sometimes spaces can be an issue. You can also use hyphens and underscores. Okay, so another way to change the name, I clicked on this once, 2 times, but not double click. I can also click on it one time and press the F2 key. That also lets me change the name. Okay, so I'm going to show you somewhere else that's sometimes even more common. And that is, if I were in a website and I'm going to upload it to my website, so I'm going to go to the media library of the Dial System website, and I'm going to put the picture here. So if I'm going to do that and I want to click Add New and then select Files. Okay, so here's my folder, my sample folder. There's the file that I already named. I want to upload this one. So I should probably upload or change the name of this file before I upload it. And I'll show you why. So I can do it right here, just like I did in Windows File Explorer. Excuse me. I can single click on it again, or I can press the F2 key. So I'm going to name this Julie, M-E-T-Z, and I'm going to say this one is, I'm going to use a hyphen, this one is the cropped one. Okay, and I'll press enter. Now I have the image and I can click open. And this will upload it to my website. All right, now you'll notice now that it's here in my media library, I can click on it and I can see there's the name. That's important because 6 months to a year or sometime in the future, I want to search for this image. I can put it in the search bar. I can look for Julie. Look at that. I have 2 photos that come up under Julie. There it is. That's why the search is important, because now I can find it when I need to. Hope this helps. Thanks for watching.